Welcome back to All the Crackers in the Box. Hi, it's me, your friend Corey. Hello, hello. And I still have to take the nail polish off. It's just on my to-do list and it's way at the bottom. I usually just let it go till it goes, so that's okay. Anyways, today I am starting a whale shark and I'm debating, do I want to do a green with a pink mouth and a white belly, or do I want to do gray? I think I want the green. Yeah, I think I want a little more pizzazziness. And I do want to share the things I have finished in the last day or so. So I'm really glad you're here and let's get going. Welcome back. All right, today is another new start. That's what I'm craving for, right? Okay, I will show you what I have finished because I have been finishing things on the side, but I'm trying to keep them kind of low key because my kids are constantly on my YouTube. Like my daughter uses my YouTube account to watch certain songs that she likes, so she sees everything from my point of view. I'm trying to fix all this, but she's too young to have it without me watching everything she's watching. Anyways, let's get going. I'm going to pause for a moment while I empty out this plastic bag of finished goods. Okay, bag away. So first one I have done, this betta fish. Gorgeous. Golden yellow with red. I thought these two colors were very vibrant, very fun. I want fun, bright, tropical. Anything brightly colored, very eye-catching. So that is a very eye-catching fellow. I just finished him about 5 minutes ago. I did start him on one of my videos. I'm pretty sure I started him on a video. I might not have, actually. Yeah, I picked his colors. So here's the finished goods. Super sweet. Give him little eyes, and my mom convinced me to give him a mouth. I didn't really want to, but I thought, yeah, why not? He's cute. So that's two little fishes. I have been working on, this is one I started on a video a couple days ago. I got 4 pieces of it. This is seaweed, and I made a seaweed hat. These aren't going to stay like this. I was looking for the starch this morning and we can't find the can of starch. So I'm probably going to take a bit of wire and slip it through, bring it back down and bring it to here and maybe put something on the bottom so it sits very nicely. I haven't decided yet completely how to finish it off. The person that I got the inspiration for trying this part had it over top of a rock, which I really liked that idea. So I might do that. So we're just going to put that down so you can get an idea of what the seaweed turned out to look like. And I think they turned out really nice. They are not a bad item. I really like them. So we're going to have some nice seaweed there. And because I'm just so extra, we're also going to have this seaweed here. I decided I needed more than one seaweed. Okay. And this one's more of a wool, so this one might be a little trickier for me to shape, but I'm definitely probably going to use the wires. So super dark, super light. And then we have this one, which is sort of a medium. All right, so that's 3 different ones. And we can put our fish in front. Go, and another fish over here. So they're just chilling here. And I also had 2 pieces of coral. I can't find the other one right now. It's in the bag with the rest of the gifts, but I was just quickly grabbing them out. This one actually stands up the way I want it to. So see how it's going to stand right up. It's not laying down. These are laying down because they're just going to fall over. He has nothing behind him. Like my hand is right here. That is so neat. I absolutely love it. And this is baby yarn. I thought the colors gave me a coral vibe. So I have 2 of those. Then I've got at least one. I should have 2. I should have another one in this color. I don't know where it is right now. My daughter has it somewhere. But these are just random bits. I think, I can't remember what they called, ammonite, something along that line, something a little bit different. But I mixed 3 different yarns, no, 2, that's right, this was 2. And it is such a tight little stitch. So you got your double crochets, and then you got your double crochets, like the way this worked out was you do increase on top of increase on top of increase on top of increase until you get this like crazy shape. That's the starting point. And these actually can also double up as fidgets. So you can just twist them around, move them all over, play with them all you like, and they are meant to be mushed, mashed, and all that stuff. They look so fantastic as part of an aquarium. So that's very exciting for me. I'm super excited about how these are working out. And we're getting all our pieces together. I keep seeing so many inspirations of other people's aquariums on my Facebook, and I am so excited. I'm going to pause for a moment while I put everybody back in their bags and get ready to start the next one. All right, put the bag away. You didn't have to hear any of it. That's because I care. Anyways, I'm going to skip out on the gray. I was thinking about using gray, pink, and white, which look really nice together. This is a beautiful gray, but I kind of saw this one and I was like, oh, because this is the mouth, this is the underside. I'm going to go with the grainy one. I like gray, don't get me wrong, but I just feel like this fabulous guy that I'm going to show you right here, a whale shark, I kind of like the coloring on him and everything, so I think we're going to go with the green just because it's fun. I might need a secondary color, and I might go with my mint green. Let's see if the mint green goes very well. Sorry, you might hear my bag, because I'm getting to that point of the season where I have to start putting everything in bags. I'm already seeing some carpet beetles all over the house. Yeah, that might actually go. Yeah, I think I like that. So that would be my contrasting color for dots. Anyways, in case you're interested, this particular free pattern was produced by a Wicked Stitch of the West. Wicked Stitch of the West. Cute name. Love that. And they're going to be so adorable. I'm not using the chunky yarn, so he's going to be a teeny tiny guy. So now we need 8 in a magic ring. I am hoping to get a hermit crab in his shell made as well. So that is another one I'm starting pretty quick here. First, oh goodness, this again. See how bent this one is? And no, this is not from me doing that. It came from the actual manufacturers, this bent, and I just work with it. It's okay, it's okay. I can still crochet with it, so I'm not going to complain. Now, we're going to make a beautiful magic ring. You're going to poke through. So you go under, flip in, pull through, twist, bring this bit of yarn through the hole, and you've locked into a magic ring. And that is all it takes for a magic ring. I know, magic rings are very stressful. And when I first started, I kept hearing how magic rings were so hard to do. And they are, to some extent. Because every video I watched, they didn't simplify that bit. I sat there with a video for over 2.5 hours, rewinding it, restarting it, taking it apart. I picked some garbage, messed up yarn, and I practiced magic ring after magic ring. I had to cut a few of them off. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the next row is going to be an increase row. So everybody gets an increase. Now I want to make sure I get it in this one here, so I'm not going to tighten it yet. When it's a small stitch like this, I don't like to tighten it until about the 3rd round. I find when I do tighten it too much, I end up losing a little bit of wiggle room. So that's 1. And that is 2. There. 3, 4. 5. 5. Okay, come on. 5. And make sure that's in the same spot, right? Yes, it is. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11, 12, 13, 14. No, that is definitely far off. Not if I'm doing 2 in each. That isn't making any sense at all. So, I messed up somewhere. What I think I did was right here. That's not looking very nice either. Yeah, that went through the bottom. So, I need to go 1 and 2. Okay. So I always find with these tiny stitches, these tiny, tiny, tiny little stitches, that I tend to mess up a little bit on the second round. I can start the magic ring, no problem, but doing the next round, forget it. Okay. 3 and 4. 5, 6, 7. Ooh, I'll do that one again. Because you see it's a very loose, slippery. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There we go. There we go, I fixed it. 13, 14, 15, and 16. There we go. I'm going to pull that a little bit, give that a little more of a tighter squeeze. See, it doesn't want to close all the way. And that does happen sometimes with this particular yarn. It gets a little bit iffy, so I leave a tail. If I have to come back and sew it shut, but I think like 2 more rows, it should be able to tighten up. This happens all the time. Okay, 3 single crochet and increase. Oh, that's different. Let's try that out. So that's the whole row. We go 1, 2, and 3. Oh goodness, come on. There you are. With a nice little increase. There we go. 1 and 2. Well, my wrist seems to be feeling a whole world better. I've been going at least 2 weeks now. Not really wearing my brace too much during the day. Now, if I need to pick something up heavy, like say a box or a tote full of materials or yarn or something, I'll put my brace on for that. Just to give it that extra bit of support while it's still not fully strength. But I mean, I'm picking up dishes, I'm picking up clothing, doing laundry, all sorts of stuff without my brace on. As much of the day as I possibly can. Like, look at me, I'm crocheting without a brace. This hasn't happened for a long time now. Since September, when this originally got injured. 1, 2. Oh, try that again. Split the yarn. 2, 3. And yes, I have been working on the granny squares. I do at least a minimum of 2 per day. So my stack is getting bigger and bigger. There's been a couple days where I actually did quite a few more because I just could not get my hands to do tiny crochet. So I was like, okay, I need to do big crochet. So I'm going to go over there and I'm going to do this. And just keep my hands working instead of feeling a little defeated, because tiny crochet is very, very tricky. It is very hard on the hands and the eyes. My eyes are not liking the tiny crochet. Like, this color is gorgeous, but it's like shining back into my eye. 2. And no, I'm not complaining because I love this yarn and I keep getting my mom to buy me more when she finds it. I find it at the thrift store a couple times. I'm like, yes, I like that yarn for the tiny stuff. It's got a gorgeous shine to it and it feels so, so nice and soft. It is something I would definitely make something for babies with. It has got a very soft feel to it. And that sheen is so pretty. Like, all of them have this sheen to it. I actually think this one might be might not even be the same kind. To be honest, it does feel slightly different. It actually might be Simply Soft. But this is the Baby Love. And it's actually a finer feeling than the Caron Simply Soft. Either way, good yarns. So, thanks for joining me here today at All the Crackers in the Box. And I will be back to show you what this guy looks like when he's done. I'll see you again soon. Bye.